swing.
But is he a troll big? Cause on God, I hate.
He's a no. He's not a
All
troll
right,
big.
all
You
right,
He's
all
a
right,
good?
troll big. I'm trying to
all
say
right.
you,
Got an
he's a
80
troll big.
rebound.
Shit, look. What you see
Kingdom,
on
get
the
on
big?
your big boy. Do your job.
I mean, you can go
All
to the
boards
car.
mines.
Yo, from the fuck the game up for y'all,
So
boy.
hold up, hold up, hold up,
Go
hold
to his
up, hold
car
up.
before you
So
get
what
on the
y'all
team.
saying is
Go
I
to the
gotta
car before
play
you get on
like
the
the
team.
big.
No, you don't. Just go in the car before you get on the team. If
Man,
On the
ass
what?
slicing. It's ass slicing. Ass slicing. Slicing with just the big. Slicing with just the big last game. Ask slicing what happened. Now you better ask King Dub what happened.
Well, who you? You on big,
Yeah.
bro? You know I'm not
Yes.
worried about that shit, bro. You're a horse.
All
Shut
right
the fuck
then.
up,
All right then. All right
Not
then. So
worried
what we
about you. Every
talking
time
about?
you never
What we
out
talking
rebounded. You
about?
never out rebounded my big while I was on swing
So what
ever.
we talking about? Let's go. Load up.
So who, bro? Is he? Who's playing? Can't tell you
That's
about
PR.
that.
But
That's PRZ.
is
No,
who is
he's
getting
already
invited,
on my team, bro. I just need to
bro?
invite one more nigga to the team.
So is it Trey or Dub? No, it's Trey or Dub that's getting picked up. Which one?
Dub, bro. Dub, y'all
Can't tell
love,
you.
bro.
Just
Dub
say
is
your
on the
name.
team.
Say Trey or Dub. Say
oh
Trey
my
or
Trey or
Dub.
god,
Dub?
bro.
Trey or Dub? Nigga, pick one, nigga.
Dub, bro. It's Dub. Dub on the team already.
I gotta go
No,
play
he's
this
Dub not
not.
even on the
Madden
Both of y'all
team.
left the
game. I'm
team, bro.
coming back.
Hey, Trey, can you join? Trey, can you join? Keep join. Keep
Yeah,
join.
just
Keep join.
join, Trey. Shit.
Get the fuck off this shit.
You ain't. Yeah, I'm not here with that shit, nigga. The hell?
What am I playing on?
He
This
playing
nigga
on
saw
Twitter, bro.
somebody better. He mama pick up
Or big. I
Kenji.
don't know.
Hold on. I can't hear the thing. What you say?
Nigga, really.
Hey, PLZ, you want to play big or swing?
I'm playing swing, man. I'm not playing no footer.
All right, then get on
I
big,
got a
Trey.
big. I got a big. I got a big. Trey has a big.
Nigga, if you really want to do that, we could really double swing that motherfucker, and Dell ain't gonna fucking survive down there.
Yeah, double swing it. Double swing
All
it.
right,
Double
then.
swing it.
We are in
Double
the
swing it.
Pacific
Double swing.
Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto district of Seattle. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Raiders of Oakland taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And just shutting him off there. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Raiders' 46-yard line.
Come on, ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. A short throw there to Strange. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Jack Fury.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing. Love. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Shakir hauls it in. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up fourth down. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Great field position for them, Charles, to start that drive, but not a lot of yardage to be had. They do, however, come away with a long field goal.
Yeah, and that's a plus. I mean, give them credit for that. They start the game 3-0. Don't come away empty-handed on this opening possession. And one other thing, it's a 50-plus yard field
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Burrow will throw. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards there for number 15.
That's good.
They go play action with Burrow. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That one complete to McConkey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow on play action. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Joe Burrow, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Back to Taylor on first down. Pushing his way through. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
60 ready. Clock, 10, ready?
Love, they go play action now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. The Seahawks at 4-6 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
And Diggs has it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 40, check, view.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
And it's caught. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Red, cut.
Taylor, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Again into the Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on third and goal.
Let's go.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jonathan Taylor, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are once again back in front. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. Fourth down.
It's fourth down.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Again, it's Burrow. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here we go. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here, you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Touchdown, Raiders! Jalen Noel, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Seahawks 10.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm, but sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's going to be touchdown right of scrimmage. Only needed a few inches to pick it up and get behind your center and burrow forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center. The guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up first downs.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Play action this time with Love. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. So he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go now. 30. Punt.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
45. White.
Love now. Has his man. It's Shaquille. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Red, 38. They
give to Taylor out of the gun. And they swallow up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's get that touch.
2nd and 9.
Smash, smash, down.
Again, it's Taylor. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 59 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Check Fury. Set.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jonathan Taylor. He scored on the ground and in through the air. And the Seahawks have yet again retaken the lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
17, set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now a 2nd and 10.
11 MC. Here we go. 11 Thomas. Right 80.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He lets one go deep for Addison. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. They'll try and do this himself. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down. They're going to look to throw. To the left side, finds his receiver Noel. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's over the middle into the hands of Noel. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now Burrow. Man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Lad McConkey as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Tyler Bass now for the point after. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Seahawks 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's Burrow. And this one finds McConkey. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
11. He's just set.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
It's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
Here we go.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. Touchdown! Jalen Noel, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Okay.
Pass on for the extra point.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Seahawks 17.
Project, this ain't what you want.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Seahawks may go on 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Love. That's caught by Myers. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Oh, he sheds himself free. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
7-yard gain. And an Oakland
11. Here we go. 11 coming.
And an Oakland
Burrow will throw. That one complete to McConkey. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple.
brings up 2nd and
11 MT. 11 MT.
The Seahawks.
Here we go.
3-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. In motion goes the tight end.
Big first stop.
And Burrow going to throw again. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Jordan Addison, 33 yards. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Seahawks 17.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
Here's Love. Shakir holds it in. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Yep, blue striker. Hut.
Throwing. Love. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Well, he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
33, yellow. Set, go.
They'll run forward with Mason. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Come on.
They'll go again with Mason. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Now he's going to step up and run. He's got his man. That's Sample the tight end. Give him 32 on the play. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready.
Love, they go play action now. Now he'll tuck this and run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Seahawks 17.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready,
The Seahawks on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
50, green, set.
Love from the gun. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Steel, black. Set.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a football. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
I'm wondering.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Burrow looking to pass. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Kirby Joseph there to drop it.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just...
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's
just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
On one, ready?
11, Thomas. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
Here we go.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show off their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
2nd and 10.
At the Seahawks 14-yard line.
Gun behind.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
11 him.
They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
On one, ready?
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. He'll try to pick it up himself. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
38-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's go. 52 board. Blaster, 6. Ready?
Glove. Open man is Myers. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, things you're hoping for when you run drag routes. You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Come on.
On play action. Run to throw. And down he goes. Brought down. Raiders sack. Bobby Okereke drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. The Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
32-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
And that's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries. He's just been unable to really break off anything substantial.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
11.
16-yard line.
Quickly to Addison here.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Raiders, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Seattle, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.